There's some news coming from the FA this morning that's going to affect all NCEL clubs. So I'm going to hand it straight over to League General Manager Matt Jones, who's going to tell us all about it.
The Premier League is the world's #1 football league, but its member clubs are coming under increasing financial pressure due to increasing costs with player wages, transfer fees and agent fees all rising. In addition, clubs have projects of their own. For example, Manchester United want to build a new stadium, and Manchester City will need a squad rebuild after looking as if they won't win the league this year. These projects require financial outlay in the millions, if not billions. The FA are keen for the Premier League to remain the world's #1 football league, and to assist clubs with the ever-increasing financial burden, they are launching the Premier League Support Fund. This fund will be a compulsory scheme, and all football matches that have paying spectators will be required to contribute to it. For every person attending a game with paying spectators, a £1 levy will be charged and added to the match admission fee. This will then be paid over to the Premier League Support Fund. An FA spokesman said, "This is a great way for all football fans to help with the success of the Premier League, and we think supporters will be delighted to contribute. Thousands of clubs will be contributing right across the football pyramid." This will, of course, affect all Northern Counties East League clubs. It's expected that admission prices will all increase by £1, as the clubs themselves won't be able to stand the cost of this levy and will have to pass it on to spectators. Through this fund, the Northern Counties East League will raise significant funds for the Premier League. Looking at some of the examples, if you take Hallam's average attendance, our best supported team in the Premier Division, of 579 and apply that would raise £579 per game over 19 home games, which is £11,001 over the season. If you apply the same to our best supported club in Division 1, Wakefield, they would contribute £12,002 over their 21 home games. The Northern Counties East League as a whole would contribute approximately £140,000 per season to this undeniably worthy cause. We're all really excited by it.
So following that bit of news that Matt's just brought us, we've hastily put together an NCEL Talk panel to have a chat about it. I'll hand straight over to Aaron Walton, who'll get the discussion underway.
Well, we're three of us are going to discuss in regards to this new thing that's come out, which I do call it a thing. It's a levy that the Premier League are throwing down to all us clubs, even down at our level. Is it about? Are we step 9 of the pyramid, guys?
Yes, we're step 9. Yeah. And Div 1, step 10. Yeah.
So even all the way down to our level, the Premier League have decided that they're putting this levy on spectators, £1 extra per paying spectator to coffer some funds up for them. I don't know. You have a little bit more information, Richard, haven't you, about this?
Yeah, it's just because of the FA want to support the Premier League remaining the best league in the world. So they're saying that costs are going up so much that they're looking at any ways to help the Premier League clubs.
Dear
and
man,
when I first heard it, I thought, surely it's the wrong way around. Surely they should be paying £1 per attendee in the Premier League and sending it down.
Well, yeah, definitely, because we could do with it, couldn't we, Bob?
Yeah, but this to me is utter madness. I mean, take our club Go, where our gates are down 42% this last season. So our average is 160 persons. Times that by 19, that's £3,040 the spectators would have to pay extra. £3,040. It'll just drive people away. It's just utter madness.
Well, it will, won't it? Because we champion value for money, don't we? On our podcast, we always champion, how good it is now. Value for money is, but if they're banging £1 on per spectator, it's absolute ludicrousness. If that is ever a word, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because who's bothering helping teams like Man United building this new stadium or Man City building a new squad or whatever? It's madness. I mean, they're billionaire owners. Jim Radcliffe at Man United, he's worth what, 12 to 13 billion.
Yeah.
And Sheikh Mansour, he's worth Man City about 17 billion.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, and clubs at our level, struggle as it is. I mean, to keep afloat. I mean, if this goes ahead, it will sink some clubs. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, not some, quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, I mean, I don't think Sheikh Mansour will be bothered about switching the floodlights off 5 minutes after full time like our chairman does.
No, what's good. Well, the thing is, we rent it from the council. If we have the floodlights on, we have to pay extra. So we don't want to. So we don't try and put the floodlights on until we have to. You know.
You should have done that a few weeks ago when we played you. We might have beaten you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know about my commentating. Probably it'd be better with the lights out, to be honest. But I just can't believe it. I know.
It just shows the lack of understanding about the non-league game by those at the top, doesn't it? Who are governing it.
Well, I just don't like what was the you come up with some figures, Richard? How much did you say? Was it 250,000 it would raise in our league?
Yeah, I think it's about that figure. Yeah, based on average attendances. Yeah,
and that will pay for a Premier League player for about 10 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
His wages for about 10 minutes. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just for me. It's a non-starter, but you know what they're like. They come out with these daft things. I know Cy Boyle. He's in favourite because he's a Chelsea fan. Hey, how dare you, Mr. Boyle?
Yeah, they want new players. I understand. He thinks, doesn't he? So you know,
well, they're not going to get many players from us, are they? Really? If that's what we're raising, and that'll go down anyway because people will just not bother coming, or be a little bit more frugal with the money.
They'll have a pint less when they come, won't they?
You've just stole me thunder there, Rich. Yeah, of course they will. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's another thing. At Gould, we don't have a club bar, so this wouldn't help us at all. You know, another pound on the gate. Because we live in tough economic times at the moment. So
yeah, we do.
Put another pound on, it's just quite. As I say, it's madness.
Well, I think you'll have to retire your bucket, won't you? Because they won't be getting any raffle tickets off you. So, dear me, I'll be saying, sod that, I'm not having any raffle tickets. I'm having to pay £1 extra. But
on a bucket, I'll have to go around crowds to say, can you donate to the club? You know, because
it's ridiculous. Like I say, like Richard says, I just don't know where they come up with these ideas. It's all the time they seem to be robbing off the poorer clubs, you know, the grassroots clubs all the time. And like we've said before, it should be the Premiership and Championship giving a little bit of help to us rather than the other way around.
Definitely.
So I don't know. It's just crazy.
I mean, I think the little bit they do give out just goes to the Conference National and Conference North and South clubs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
again,
doesn't filter down.
And they think that's grassroots football.
Well, they do, don't they? Yeah,
and that's pretty much every club in the Conference National is full time, isn't it?
Well, they are, yeah. And I mean, you look at the clubs who were in there; they were all, well, nearly all of them were ex-pro full-time clubs, weren't they? I know they're full-time now, but they were ex-league clubs, weren't they?
Yeah.
So you know, it's and they've all got decent grounds. I mean, it's the haves and have-nots. So I hope Mr. Jones is going to fight this tooth and nail.
Well, he's got to. He's got
to, hasn't he? He's got to. I mean, it's just it's sheer hypocrisy going mad. I mean, it's red tape everywhere, and just I'm lost for words at times. What they come out with, really?
Yeah. Well, look at Hallam. We've got they're averaging about 580 average crowd.
Yeah.
So they're, you know, another pound on them, that's going to drive their gates down. You know, I mean.
Yeah. Well, it will, because they'll be putting the prices up anyway. Because as I say, if they go up, because you can charge more in the Northern Prem, can't you?
But will they want to?
Exactly. Because
it'd be a double increase, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah. So, well, I think clubs are really going to definitely lose out, and I don't think crowds will be up next season. I think crowds will be well down. We're trying to promote the game, and then people come out with stupid ideas like this. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I think non-league clubs throughout the country will fight this, definitely. You know.
Well,
it's a massive own goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Own goal, Richard. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely mad. But nothing surprises me nowadays with what they come out with. I mean, they come out with some stupid ideas in all kinds of sports. They come out with these ludicrous ideas, but they start off being ludicrous and stupid, but then it becomes the norm, doesn't it?
Yeah.
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 We just take it. We just roll over like little kittens and tickle our tummies, and we'll take it on board. We'll try and do it, and then, but I don't want to get the backlash as a volunteer at Barton Town. What are you putting £1 on for?
Yeah.
And it's nothing to do with us. Well,
Yeah.
it's not good enough. And you think, we're going to get it in the neck and all sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but hey ho.
That'll be the same at goal as well, you know.
Oh
That'll be
yeah,
reacting.
yeah. Oh, you'll be going it in the neck, Bob. What are you doing? What are you doing this for, Bob? As if you're doing it personally.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
where you get it. Richard will
Yeah.
get it in doing the commentary. It's nothing to do with poor old Richard, and he'll be getting it in the neck.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can imagine all the chairmen of non-league clubs will not be happy. They'll
Oh,
be,
they're going to go berserk. They're going to go berserk.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I know our chairman won't be happy. Tweet
yeah.
this. You
Well,
know.
I don't think any chairman will be, and I don't think any supporter will be having to put their hands in the pockets again and again.
Mm.
As I say, we champion our game on being value for money, not having to pay levies for blooming overpaid. I mean, how much is it to get into a Premier League game? It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I've been for a while because the team I support makes no attempt to get in the Premier League whatsoever. I think they're deliberately avoiding it.
Well, I don't blame them, to be honest. Same with our team as well. We ain't been in Premier League for a long while, but I think last time we went to Watford, I think it was about 28 quid. So not too bad, but then as if there's two or three of you, it's quite expensive, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And you obviously want food, and you've got petrol to get down there. And if you like my family, they don't like going down all in one day. They like to stop over in a hotel. God no, we live a champagne lifestyle on lemonade pockets at our house. You know what I mean? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You wonder
Hey,
how much that add up. But
I mean, this should be the other way around. Not us paying, doing it for Premier League. Premier League should be putting £1 on their gates or £2 to help non-league football. It's
Yeah.
definitely.
that would be good.
It'd be interesting to see what our good friend Tony Incenzo says about it.
We'll have to get him back on the podcast.
We certainly will. Yeah, we certainly will. And also our one listener. Wonder what our one listener will think of it, Bob.
I don't know. Our listener will not be happy.
Certainly won't.
We'll be getting complaints, and I'll just pass them onto Matt Jones, and he can pass them on to the FA, can't he?
He certainly can. Yeah, certainly can. I think the FA's phone will be red hot. Well, there you go.
I was going to say, I think they need to be ringing the FA because Matt Jones will be on the phone all day otherwise.
Oh God, he will, won't he? Yeah. So it's not my fault. It's not my fault, but it certainly ain't. But it's the FA. Is it the FA, Richard? Not the Premier League. It's definitely the FA.
I think the Premier League have dropped big hints in it. They're looking for help from the FA, but it's the FA who's made the decision to help them in this way. But I think the Premier League's been there with the begging ball.
No, just because they want it to be the best league in the world. Well, the leagues, they've had a good go at it. I mean, when I was younger, it was all the Italian league, and all the British players were going over the Italian, weren't they? And then it was the Spanish league, and obviously the Premier League. That when Sky took over, it was new belts and braces approach and best league in the world. But I don't know.
They earn millions from Sky. Wasn't there a new deal of the year where the television money went up again? You know, I mean, they earn millions when their games on Sky. They earn millions. It's ridiculous.
It comes to another thing. Is there too much football on television now?
Well, that's true.
Because again, I think that sometimes maybe affects us at grassroots level. That you can watch any match in the comfort of your own home. You don't even have to go out. But they don't know what they're missing really. Coming down and chatting with your pals, making new friends. real value for money. But like I say, it's all going to go out the window with this. I think ridiculous.
Absolutely.
One thing after another, boys. One thing after another. Well, I think we've discussed it. I think so. And we've told our listener what we think. So
it'll be up to the great British public to pass judgment on it, won't it?
yeah, and let's hope they certainly vote with their voice and their feet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.